So there's so many great aspects to the Portledge community, but one of the most memorable, the most savored, and what really all of the fantastic aspects really boil down to the class president. President of the high school, we're here with Sam Johnson. Mr. Johnson?
Mr. Bodian.
Would you mind sitting for an interview today?
Yes, of course, I would love to.
So, here in the Portledge community, we see it's a really nice day out. How do you think the beautiful atmosphere reflects the student body and their ambitions?
Well, Portledge, first friends, I choose Portledge any day of the week. IB Diploma, a fantastic program where not only you get exposure to international classes, you also have fantastic teachers who are trained to teach you. And if the IB Diploma doesn't suit you, you got to choose individual IB classes. Currently, I'm taking IB Economics and IB History and IB Physics, and I love each of those classes. Truly has impacted my life. Everyone's great here. Everyone's kind. Everyone is so brilliant. And we really nourish our students here.
What I love about Portledge sports is the relationships you make with your teammates and coaches. It really creates a strong bond in the Portledge community, and I've able to create some lasting memories over the years.
It's always been an honor to play all three sports, all 4 years. It's amazing. I mean, I love all the students that come to our games and participate and get all like hype and hip up about the games. It gets rowdier than MSG, I'll tell you that. But not as rowdy as UBS during the Islanders games, but we're around there. It's definitely better than MSG though.
All right, thank you very much. Tyler, how would you say your experience at Portledge has been?
Oh, great. Nothing but delightful. You know, the kids here they're great. They're very supportive and helpful. All around great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have to admit, Portledge, great experience, really welcoming environment, making a lot of good friends. Yeah, it's pretty great here.
This is actually my 16th year here at this paradise of a school. When you think paradise, you think, places that are willing to go get you smoothies for breakfast, place with a beautiful building with 4 deans, not just one, place with, beautiful campus and people smiling all the time and, not too much work, but good enough to learn and, challenge yourself mentally. It's just a paradise.
So as you see here, it is Portledge Senior Appreciation Day, 100 days to graduation. And as we come over here, we see 2 senior leaders in the school, Seb Tate and Luke Williams. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Nice to see you guys.
Portledge is just, it's a place where you can be yourself, and people, they embrace you, they take you in like a big hug.
The opportunities that Portledge at the music department's given us, they've let us use their equipment, they've let us use their kids, and why has...
All seniors, please get out of the 2020...
We're walking on the Portledge field.
Here, let me get it.
We are on
Sort of Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden. So
we're on the brink of the future.
Brink of the future.
Say that the school, since I've got here in 7th grade, has gotten nothing but better. It's become so much more inclusive when I didn't even think it could get more inclusive. It's been so much attention to political detail and educating the people, educating the children about what to think, how to think, and really letting us, letting us be strong, moral, global citizens in a 21st century world. Virtuous. The right virtues. The left virtues.
I just think the way the school promotes brilliance, it's a breeding ground for future leaders. I look around and I see people who one day, the next CEOs of Microsoft, Apple, movements, BLM, Back the Blue. We have Miss Balsam has done an incredible job really letting everyone express themselves and find time to embrace their own passions. I would say if I was broke, if I was living on the street and I had a malnourished child and I wanted to give him the best future possible,
I was broke and living on the street with a malnourished child.
I would take out every loan I could. I would go into debt. I would do anything I could to make sure my child went to this school because I know this is how they could be set up for success. This is the only way that I would know for absolute certain that one day they will change the world.
I would say the love and the faculty-student ratio, the love that's really there in the classroom, putting you on the right path, telling you that they love you, they want the absolute best for you. And if you don't have your This I Believe speech in by 3:30 p.m.,
I'll make sure you go.
You will
to
have
the
no You will have no off-campus privileges, and Ms. Balsam will enforce that.
True. It doesn't matter whether you're from Chad, whether you're from Georgia, the state, not the country. Wherever you are, whatever your nationality, your ethnicity, maybe there's not someone like you here. But you know what? Someone will sure as hell try and be like you. Someone will try and be there for you. And you know, we have people from, I think, 125 different countries at this school. And it really shows what a cornucopia of greatness.
A cornucopia of cultures, a cornucopia of knowledge, spreading the knowledge, challenging what we've been taught to believe by our teachers, asking questions, thinking critically in a 21st century world. We're the future.
I love Portledge, you know, it's like a family, you know. The past schools I went to, you know, they weren't really as welcoming as Portledge, but when I came to Portledge, I just felt at home, so it was amazing.
I like Portledge. It's I've been here for a while. The campus is really big, and the people here are nice.
I'm new here, so this year I thought it was gonna be hard coming here, but then the first day or two, it seemed like everyone was very welcoming here, and it's just a very good environment all around.
So, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
So we're here just to ask you some questions about why you like Portledge. So would you mind filling us in?
No, I wouldn't mind. Come on, get out of the street so you'll get run over, because some of these people drive like idiots, and I don't care if it's on film. No, I like it here. It's a good spot. The best post I ever had, and I've been doing security for a long time. Okay. And it's the best post I ever had.
Yeah.
The people are nice, including you guys. You are. Mike and Derek are wonderful. The kids are good. I have no problems with them as long as they do what they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Smart, intelligent, courteous, respectful, which they are. I'm not just saying that. You guys really are respectful. You always say hello to me, you always say goodbye. Ask me if I want something when you go to lunch, which I appreciate. Like I said, it's a lot of fun here.
Yeah.
And I've done some other training too.
Development of academic choice at the school, an increased level of academic freedom, independence within each learner, choice that goes with that, as I mentioned before, is to create joy in learning, create an environment of safety first and foremost, but of excellence beyond that, right? So people want to do well in schools. There's a level of intersubjective respect that I think characterizes us. So I think there's an element of belief in terms of we're all collectively moving and trying to move this thing in a way that's forward. It's not, one at the expense of the other. It doesn't seem that type of school to me. Say a person that is well-rounded in some way, that has a kind of a Renaissance person feel about them, and by that I mean they've been exposed to more than one thing. Here have a sense of confidence, having gone through this experience, that they're ready for the next step in their life.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, great questions.
Kids are happy here. I think that there's a sense that people are part of a community here, and that includes the adults and the kids. I think there's a sense that people are on the same team, kind of working towards the same goals, and that there's a sense of agency among the students. I mean, it's really nice here. A lot of college campuses look a little bit like this. It's a miniature version of it. I think all of that contributes to an overall sense of happiness. You can look forward to a place that welcomes you for you, meets you where you are and tries to get you where you want to be, and where you have a real role in actually shaping your educational experience.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's right. Take it easy.
I think there's a lot of opportunities to perform on this campus that's very unique to this community. So we have a play in every grade from pre-K all the way up through 12th grade. We have multiple musical performances, and those options and those availabilities of being up in front of an audience and learning how to public speak, learning how to get over your fears, those are skills that you're going to be using well into the future. And I think that that's something that, again, we foster at this school that is not necessarily celebrated in other communities. And I think that that's really something that helps our students be able to put, I think, their best foot forward when in front of an audience. When I got here, we didn't have certain programs that we have now.
And I think that speaks to the ability of the teachers and the administration to work together to find what the students want, to be able to listen to that and then find programming that matches. So for example, we didn't have a recording studio when I started, now we do, and we have a class. We didn't have a select chorus, we didn't have a jazz band, but students came to me and said, we'd like to see this happen, and again, during the school day. Now we have classes that are performing at a very, very high level. We're able to take these groups off campus and share what's happening on this campus with the rest of the community in and around this area.
Portledge kind of seemed to have kids who were very similar when I first got here, and I like to have a little more diversity. Whether that's diversity in ethnicity or religion or backgrounds or where people are coming from or what their interests are. But I like that we're kind of expanding. I love it here, man. I would say if there's a nicer place I'd love to go visit because I think we got a really special thing here.
After COVID, we've lost dancing. Now we've come back. We've made a full recovery. Traditions, everything's great here. Portledge is at its prime.
Has Portledge lost dancing?
Lost dancing?
Yes.
I think the rhythm just got started.
We've lost dancing. All these things that we took for granted